Hope all good. Hope all you all are doing well. And today the topic of discussion will be on a topic of class 9. And I have chosen the topic distance and displacement. I have and it is I have chosen this not because it is important for the purpose of examination. Uh, it is important in the field in the whole science community. As you go deeper, you will always encounter these two terms, distance and displacement. So before all that happens, it will be good for us to, if we differentiate these two terms. One is a distance and another one is a displacement. But in on a regular day, we all have heard about this term distance, but we hardly heard about the term displacement. Maybe we never heard about the term displacement, but we can make good cases. It can be related to cycle, it can be related to water jar, it can be related to food, it can be related to train, it can be related to cars. But these are all my guesses. There may be something that it can be related to. So to understand that, we have to understand that what is the linkage between the two terms distance and displacement. And to do so, we have to understand distance, and today the topic of discussion will be on distance. On a regular day, we all have heard about distance from home, distance from airport, distance from market, distance from mall, and many more distances. And I think distance from heart also quite important thing, and we will talk about that later. And to understand what is distance, we first have to understand in a logical sense. Otherwise, we cannot reach that understanding. So this is your house, and we are denoting with H, and we are trying to go to a point. Suppose this is a red spot. You are trying to go to this red spot, and this is your destination D. You can choose this path. This is a sky blue path. Your friend can choose this path, yellow path. And I think this can be another path. And in this way, one can find many paths. So there are many paths in between the 2 points. Here I want to be very clear with the words. That path, I have always used the term path. I have never used the term distance or displacement. And later we will discuss about that. Suppose this is an example. You can take it as an example. At the center, you can look at the sun, and this is the earth, and earth is revolving around the sun. You can have many paths in between the earth and sun, and this will be a task to find paths between earth and sun. Let's go back to the former example. And in this example, we have found out that there are many paths. We can find many paths, but in the very beginning, I have told you that you have chosen, not I have chosen. But this is the time for me to choose one path. And if I choose, I will choose this. This is a white path. This is a straight path. And it has a different significance. Suppose, here you have to be very careful. You are trying to move from H to D. You all have chosen others path, but I have chosen this white path, and this path has a different significance because this is you can note that this is the shortest path. You cannot find any other path which is much more shorter than this wide path. So this is the shortest path between these 2 points. So the shortest path in between the 2 points is a displacement. So it is a note. You have to take note on this very definition. The shortest path in between the 2 points is a displacement. Now I want to be very careful and to make many notes here, and you have to be with me. If you look into the yellow path, you will find a distance, that you are covering a distance, not displacement, because displacement is the shortest path. But when you are moving along the straight wide path, you are also covering a distance. So displacement is also a distance. You have to remember that. So there is a relation between the distance and displacement. To understand more significantly, we have to do a problem, and the problem of between displacement and distance. Suppose A is a point and we are moving 10 kilometer east and then 5 kilometer south, and then again we are moving back 10 kilometer west, and we can make it a point that it's a B point. And we all have traveled this path 25 kilometer, and someone is very clever, want to travel from A to B. He will do something different. He will choose this path A, B, this straight path, and that is displacement. Is very clever now? Definitely he have chosen this path AB, and this is a displacement. And somehow if we measure this displacement, we will find it's a 5 kilometer. So this is the shortest path between the 2 points, and which is displacement. Thank you.